I think what excites me about the project is just being able to bring a lot of what I've done in the disability sector, in the disability space, in the community development and youth work space, which is where my background is. It excites me to be able to bring all that together and tell a story that hopefully will resonate with my community, that it will challenge stigma, stereotype and attitudes and help break down barriers to allow our people to be who they can be.
I first knew Pati Umaga as a fan. I saw him on TV. I thought he was one of the coolest Samoan guys I'd seen on TV in New Zealand with his glasses playing his bass. And then I got to meet him when he was part of the Te Wakatoi Arts Council. And then I was part of it, so I was lucky to meet him. And then I heard about his accident and I didn't see him for ages. And I always wondered, I wonder how Pati is. And then reconnecting with him, and he was telling me about all the stuff he'd been doing in the disability space and how the transition it was for him and some of the things he went through. And then he mentioned that he was doing this show on his life, and straight away I was like, wow, that I want to see that show. If you need writing, let me know.
I've known Pati since the 70s, early 70s. We grew up in a time that was almost a revolution in time. And the things that Pati and I know and grew up in, I loved about being part of his story. When he asked me to be part of it and to direct this work with him, I felt that I was able to contribute to this story through our connection. I think I may be able to help in a way of telling this story that is not so straightforward. It's not as a condescending piece for the disabled community. It's actually part of what is an inspirational story to me.
Feels really daunting, feels really nervous, and it makes me feel vulnerable. But at the same time, I guess that's what the journey is about. And I feel safe working alongside my two friends here to put it into a production.
Just Pati is a figure in our community, and given everything he's done pre-fall, post-fall, during the fall, it's just an incredible story that I think would benefit the whole country.
I think it's an opportunity for me to be able to find a way that expresses how people's attitudes to life can change, and whether you go with that or whether you fight against it, to me is something that is the foundation of a person, is whether you can change, what makes that change, and how you embrace that change.
I see our disabled community in the audience. I see our Pacific community. Actually, I see everyone, all the community, the wider community in this story. I think that there's ways that we can connect our stories and actually tell it in a way that is from our voices, not from anyone else, and that our voices will allow us to lead our own change and not being led.